prices have gone up. And families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources.
So that's someone who is basically like a kid in the 5th grade who's writing a book report, but they haven't read the book.
That's every time I see her on camera. That's all I can think is that she's the kid who didn't do her homework.
Right. Now imagine you and me, but we're in front of 15,000 people that are hanging on our every word, and you're kind of freeballing, and maybe you really haven't even done the research. Like someone's asking you how you're going to fix the economy, you right? And then you have some well, the problem is everybody needs money because the bills, and we're working on that. Like what?
Well, and that's so obvious when, with the passage of time is significant, and the significance of the passage of time is significant because of the passage of time.
Exactly.
Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve. And of course, we all know that Bidenomics has been an absolute disaster, and we look forward to correcting that disaster in mere weeks from now. But until then, you may have noticed the recent surge in oil prices. Crude oil prices have reached over $90 a barrel, all thanks, of course, to reckless energy policies that are strangling our economic recovery, brought to you not merely by Biden, but also by Cackles Kamala herself. Her influence on this administration has been catastrophic, to say the least. But the good news is that there is a way to break free from this mess. We have with us our good friend and sponsor, Troy Noonan, the backpack trader, who's going to share how you can escape this crumbling economy and thrive by building your own financial freedom through trading. Just scan this QR code or click the link below to get in on the secrets. Troy, welcome back. Great to see you as always.
It's great to be here again, Dr. Steve. Nice to see you again.
Now, well, we had a great time in the Mediterranean. I know you're still there. Troy was part of our cruise that we were on. You guys know many of you were invited, many of you came. All of you were invited, of course, but many of you came. Troy was one of our guests. He was there. He did a presentation precisely on what we'll be talking about today. I mean, you lit up the room, man. They loved it. It was so awesome. And Troy is still in Europe. He is stuck in Italy, which I think is awesome. He's the backpack trader, right?
I'm backpack tradering. That's what I call
You are
it.
literally backpack tradering, right? If you're give everyone, before we dive into these policies and energy and so forth, just give everybody a little bit of a snippet of what is the backpack trader lifestyle.
Yeah, so if you have a laptop and an internet connection, you could pretty much trade from anywhere. You learn a few techniques, you get really good at it, you focus on maybe one specific market. For me, it's crude oil, so it's kind of appropriate to our topic. I trade it almost every day. In fact, I took a live trade at a cafe in Florence. It literally took 2 minutes. That was my work day for it was unbelievable.
Now,
And
this is the one you actually had filmed. You
did.
got a video of this. Yeah.
It was spontaneous because there was somebody there and I said, hey, could you please stand behind me and record me? I'm going to do this trade. She's like speaking Italian, but she got it and she understood. And she recorded me and I ran my recorder on my computer also. And I was able to piece together in like 2 minutes this trade that it got in and it hit all its targets and it got out. And if you would have sneezed, you would have missed it. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
And perfect. Like you couldn't have written a better Hollywood script on how that worked out. But I could share it with you if you'd like to see it.
Yeah, that would be awesome because I mean, I know a lot of our Turley Talkers love the fact that you're able to be free. You're able to travel wherever you want to travel and you make your money just by trading on the market with a laptop, a few minutes a day, and you show others how they can do that as well and have the same kind of freedom that you're living out right now as you are in Bologna, Italy, which is so
Exactly. The backpack trader is just a symbol of freedom that you can get if you learn how to trade, which I know it mystifies a lot of people. If they've never experienced it, it's hard to imagine what it's like. And it's like people, who knows, they think I'm launching a spacecraft to Mars or something. But it's really just pushing a couple keyboard buttons and the mouse, and you learn a few little things to do, and you just practice it in a simulation account with no money at risk. You can get really good at it and then start small and grow it over time with compounding and the stuff that we teach. But ultimately, it's a symbol of freedom that you get. We don't want you to have another job, right? We don't need another job. We want to get rid of our job and be able to do this instead. And then you hit your goals, and then you go live your best life for the day. Tomorrow we show up, do the same thing again, and it works pretty well.
Well, you gave a presentation on the ship that just blew everybody